Light running cameras have prompted a cottage industry of entrepreneurs who are helping inform drivers of where the cops in a box are located. Joining us now with more, this is Tribune Transportation reporter John Hilkovich. So, John, how many devices are out there?
Well, as far as the red light running cameras, Chicago has 110 of them already. We're going to get about 30 more. And there's more than 100 other towns in Illinois, many of them in suburban Chicago, that also has these red light running surveillance. So it's really spurred, as you said, this cottage industry of companies that have produced technology that would make drivers aware where these locations are.
Now, is this like a new twist to the Fuzzbuster?
Well, the marketers say no. I mean, I guess it could be used to run through red lights, although I don't think anyone intentionally plans to do that. Really, it's marketed to help improve your situational awareness and safety. So when you're approaching a red light intersection, which after all has that device because it's had a history of a lot of accidents, it just makes the driver more aware and make sure that they are defensive driving in that locations especially.
And you specifically looked at one device?
Yeah, the one I looked at is called the Cheetah, and it's basically a device that's embedded in a rear view mirror, which snaps on your existing rear view mirror, and it basically has memory points of all the red light running locations, not only in the Chicago area, but across the whole country. You could also input other locations, such as where you know police are waiting, such as speed traps and such, or if Illinois does go through with Governor Blagojevich's idea to have speed cameras on the highways, this device would also detect those locations. So again, they say it's not to evade the police and let you get away with speeding, but it's give you more awareness. So if you're not looking at the speedometer and you see that you're going 5 or 10 over, there's actually a voice in the device that will talk back to you and remind you of your speed or remind you that you're coming up on a red light location.
Okay, 2 questions. How expensive is that device, and what are law enforcement officials saying about this?
This specific one's $300.
Still pricey.
So it's a bit pricey, but you are able to upload new locations as they come online. Surprising to some, law enforcement actually, they're not endorsing this device, but they say they like it, because anything that makes people more aware of their surroundings and makes them safer drivers, they think is a good thing in order to cut down on crashes.
How about we just slow down out there?
Well, that's another thing. We have way too many accidents, in this area. Over 1,000 a year, red light crashes just in the city of Chicago.
All right. Thanks so much, John Hilkovich. And
You're
of
welcome.
course, you can read more about today's topic at ChicagoTribune.com. Thanks again.